Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and today we're working on this bracelet, a little 12 stringer here. This is pattern 8474 over on friendshipbracelets.net. And in case you're interested in this really cool looking Kumi, that pattern is 2223, again on friendshipbracelets.net. This one was really simple. I kind of double checking what I was doing with the pattern for like the first segment of it, like I think it looks kind of like one of the Chinese knots. Have you ever seen, for like during Chinese New Year's, they do these fancy knots? It's kind of a little bit like that. Because that's really kind of the only way I have in my mind to describe this thing. But yeah, once I did it the one time, I knew that the pattern just kind of repeats, and yeah, I didn't need to look at the pattern at all, which is nice, which you would think would make it go faster, but I was distracted, and I've got a game on my phone that I can't seem to get away from, and so yeah, it took me a little bit longer. It took me about an hour and 5 minutes, but I kind of feel like that was it, because I was distracted. I think it would have gone a little bit less than an hour. It's simple left and right knots. There's nothing zigzaggy about it. There's nothing extra that makes it difficult. So this could be a very beginner friendly type pattern. It does want to, because of the stripes that are in it, it does kind of want to get a little bit bent out of shape here and there. So as you see it starting to lean one way or another, just bring it back into the right alignment before you keep going. It's when you keep going and everything's kind of bent out of shape that you're adding to that. So as you go, just make little micro adjustments, make sure it's doing what it's supposed to do, and it'll turn out great. Yeah, this would be a good practice one. I really honestly believe that. What else can I tell you? Oh, it does use the strings really evenly. A couple of the gray ones might have been a little bit shorter, but it was nothing so far out of an alignment that you had to actually worry about that. I could have probably have gotten away with cutting my strings into quarters instead of 1/3, but again, because I experiment so much, I take the safe route and cut my strings in thirds just to make sure that we don't run into troubles, because at the end of the day, I kind of want the bracelets to be able to give away or sell or do whatever with. So it'd be kind of bad if I run out of string and spoil the project. Though it'd be a good learning tool, it wouldn't help the channel at all. So yeah, it's just not a good idea. But yeah, it's a pretty pet. Oh, so the variegated floss, this stuff changed colors really rapidly, and because my string is doubled up, you might have a dark and a light paired together at some points, and then it just changes. So a pattern that normally has so much crossing over, you would be kind of worried about trying to change the directions and trying to get things to line up. I decided, because it was going to be kind of complicated, that I was going to skip that altogether and just kind of let them go as comfortably as whatever. Like, I prefer knots to go to the right, so I did a lot more of that, and just let it be the mix-up of colors that it is. And you can see, like, a couple occasions you can kind of tell like there was a lighter row or something in it, but for the most part it worked out really well, because again, because the colors were mixing so much, it's really hard to define just by looking at it, like which way were the strings going, because it is such a mix of light and dark green. So yeah, I think I think it really turned out pretty well. I was really kind of unsure, again, because I do like the patterns where it isolates the variegated floss up on its own, so that way you don't have that sudden jump from a dark to a light string for no apparent reason. But somehow this one worked out really, really well. It really did. I really like the way this one looks. Yeah. What else can I say? Oh, so yeah, we're getting towards the end of this whole variegated tester thing. So if you enjoyed it, you want to see more like that, let me know. I don't know if I'll just get another sampler thing or aim for certain colors. Kind of go back through my bracelets that I made and see which ones I like the best. But yeah, if you're into it, you know, let me know. I'm always willing to try to experiment with some different stuff. Like this whole doing the variegated was just an idea that came, and I thought, yeah, that would be really kind of cool to do. Oh, we are definitely like more than halfway through. I do need to thank my YouTube members who make this possible. Thank you guys so much. It's you guys that lets me do the experimenting. It's you guys that are there, that are supporting the channel, helping me to buy the string. When I get stuck with ideas and stuff, you guys have given me ideas of things to try, and definitely helps shape this channel in the direction we go. So yeah, thank you guys so much for that. Yeah, I did speed this up a lot, in case you're kind of curious, like if it seems a little bit shorter. I sped this up quite a bit because it's an easy one and things were going well, and I kind of felt like I would run out of stuff to say, because you can only praise it so much, right? I mean, it's not the greatest pattern ever. It just happens to work out really well and it looks cool. So yeah, I really personally like it, and I think you guys will too. What else can I tell you guys? It turned out awesome. I'm sorry, I kind of got distracted there. My wife had just brought in something to eat. So, yeah. Before it spoils my plans. I have notes for what I have to do later on. I think this pattern too would look really cool if you double it. If you put them side by side, because where it comes to the edge, it's like it's wanting to go over, you know, like the point would be one more knot. So if you double it, the way it would come together, I think would actually look really cool. And if that's the case, if it looks good double, then doing it 8 times around, you end up with a small bag. So this would be probably a good pattern for something like that, especially since it's one of those patterns that you kind of look at it and you know where you're going with it. You don't have to go back and look at the pattern itself. You don't have to look at your computer or your paper or whatever, because it's relatively easy. So this could be a really good one for making a bag. Kind of tied up with a bag that I'm already making right now, so it's not like I'm gonna drop everything and try it. Plus, I'm not sure if I have enough string in like 2 colors where I could just go through and do that with it. I might. I don't know. If it's something you want to see, if this is something that you're, we'll start with a double and then go from there. But yeah, it's near the end of this thing. Thank you for hanging out with me. As always, I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, hit the like button. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.